Paul DeOliveira, attorney from the law firm of DeOliveira & Associates, Social Security Disability. The first thing you want to know about Social Security is, are you eligible? To determine that is, number one, you have to be unable to work for at least 12 months. 2, you have to be under 65 years old. 3, you have to have worked for 5 of the last 10 years, and during those 5 years, have paid into the Social Security system. In other words, they've taken that money out of your paycheck. We can check that for you if you're not sure. So 1 is eligibility. 2, well, unfortunately, a lot of people get denied. Why is that? Well, it's a federal government agency, and you know how the government does things, right? Not the best, unfortunately. Statistics show, from what I've read, that 2/3 of people who apply get denied. So if you apply for Social Security and you get denied, the next thing you need to do is fill out an application for reconsideration. If you get denied again, then you have to take an appeal for a hearing. I can assure you, if you're going to be going in for a hearing, you do not want to go in there alone. You want to make sure you have a lawyer with you. Why is that? Well, they may hire a voc expert to sit there and testify that you can work. You need a lawyer there to cross-examine that voc expert. Another reason is that you're going to be sitting there with a Social Security administrative law judge. If you don't have a lawyer there, I mean, he works for the government. You know, they're the ones who've denied you at least 2 or 3 times. So you really should have a lawyer if you're going to go in there. As far as fees go, 25% up to $6,000 maximum is what an attorney can charge for you to represent you for a Social Security case, and that's what we charge. So let's say we represent you. We win your case. The judge says you're entitled to $20,000 in retroactive pay. We wouldn't take a fee on any income that you get every month after that. But let's say they give you $20,000. We would charge you 25% or $5,000. You'd keep the 15. And as I said, there's no fees after that. There's no fee if we lose your case. Even though we put in all this time and effort, you don't get charged anything. So you really should consider hiring a lawyer if you're going to go up against Social Security Administration. I would, if I were you. That's my opinion. What can we do for you? 1 is we can monitor your medical treatment. That's big, because it's important when we go in before the judge, because he's going to be looking at those doctor reports stating whether you can work or not, what your limitations are. So we need to review your medical records on a consistent basis. We need to make sure you're getting your proper medical care. We need to see if you fall within what they call the regs. There are certain types of illnesses that fall within the Social Security regulations, which means that if you have this illness, you're automatically entitled to it. We need to find out if possible you need a vocational expert to come into court and testify on your behalf. We need to prepare you for a hearing if it goes to that level. That's an involved process. I'm probably going to do a video at some point on preparing you for a hearing, but at this point, all I can say is that it's involved, and you may have a voc expert there. You've definitely got a judge there, so you don't want to go in there alone without being prepared. Our firm has a lot of experience in handling these types of cases. In fact, we got one person over $60,000 in retroactive benefits. We only charge $6,000, which is the maximum. That person kept $54,000, so I think they were pretty happy. Most people don't get that much, but let's say they owe you $20,000, we would charge you 5 or 25%, as I said earlier. And if we lose your case, if you don't win, you don't pay us anything. So feel free to pick up the phone, give us a call, or fill out a contact form online, as we'd be happy to discuss your case with you. Thank you.